Hey, somebody needs to turn their TV off. I heard somebody's background music. You know what I'm saying? Shammond, turn your TV off. We out here, Rellism Sports Talk, Raw episode 104, part 1. Out here, I got my brother in the house. We got GM Tommy. We got sober Shammond out here. Is he sober? I don't know. But he got a Rellism shirt on, so I like that. What's good, fella? Who is that?
That's saved. What's up, coach?
I can't see nothing. What is this? A dark spot. What is it?
Nigga, I say, nigga, what you mean?
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
How you doing, baby? How you doing?
Good. I'm good.
Good. Uh-oh, there's somebody else ready to join. Guys, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff, but you know everybody is talking about NBA free agency and KD, Kyrie, and what's going on.
Big time
storylines. Yes. Thank you for joining us on the podcast. Check us out on the YouTube page. Tommy is phenomenal with our Facebook page. All the newcomers coming aboard. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Damn, the subscribers are starting to pile up a little bit. Nemo, can you hear me, baby? Nemo still can't hear me yet.
Out in the dark.
We're trying to find Nemo. Finding Nemo. It's dark. Anyway, while we're trying to find Nemo, we're going to talk about KD. KD, either he's an attention whore or he's just, I don't know what it is. He requested a trade. Tommy, why is he requesting a trade? Is it because Kyrie opted in, he don't want to play with him? Or is it because the Nets didn't give him that extension? What up, Nemo?
I don't think it's the Kyrie thing or his extension. I really don't think he likes the roster around him and a possible Ben Simmons. I just don't
like Ben Simmons.
I don't think he liked that whole trade set up for Ben Simmons. It didn't work out in their favor, and now he's looking to maximize it. I think Curry hurt him winning the championship this year and was a straight shot to the
Hold on. How did Ben Simmons hurt him? Ben
Simmons never played
like
a minute.
2 years, dude.
But Harden was playing with Embiid and put him up there. They went further.
Was he really
Simmons
playing?
Sitting there on the Simmons in the building, and this is what they gave him. This is what they gave him at this age. And then the guy he left to go win the championship without wins.
So, I'm with Tommy right now. I think you left to go chase a ring, watch your team win a ring, and now you back in a situation. Are you ring hopping again? No?
He's always a ring hopper.
He's a ring hopper. I think he's
because he's a puss, just like LeBron is. Nemo, what do you think the reason is that KD opted or asked for a trade right after Kyrie opted out? I like the haircut though; it looks good.
Beef with the front office. Thank you. But he having beef with the front office though. That's all.
So you think it's the contract? You think that it was because Kyrie and him was supposed to have that was 5 years together, and they were kind of sketchy with it?
I think it's something under. It's like something like they ain't telling us. Like it's like some beef. Like pretend like me, like I'm KD and you the front office. Like you should probably said something like Jalen Ramsey in the Jaguars, and now but we go keep that on the down low. I think that's what's going on. Cause like why would he get mad? Like out of nowhere,
Shammond, we haven't heard KD say nothing at all. Whether he wants to play with Kyrie, whether he's his boy still, or whether he wants to leave because Kyrie stayed. What do you think?
I think that KD has KD, he's grown, he's older now, and I feel like he's getting to the point of his life that he's older, and like he's trying to get a ring, man, and like I feel like he sees there's other options out there where he has a better chance than getting the ring. Like Nemo said, it could go as far as the front office, and front office problems can mess with your head and your performance on the court. So that's my whole thing about it.
And I feel all that, but I get so irritated with all of this crying all the time. People want to leave and do all these things. You signed up. First of all, you signed up to leave Oklahoma City with Westbrook to join Golden State. Then you signed up and thought you was the man and decided to leave and go with Kyrie. Don't get mad now when shit falls apart. You know what I mean? Every time it falls apart, he wants to leave. I'm not liking that. So he put on there, he said, I want to go to either the Suns or the Heat. And I said this to Nemo earlier. What's the significance of that? They were both the number one team in the conference of each league. You know what I mean? Can he fit with the Suns, Nemo?
Shoot, yeah, because Chris Paul will make it work.
Chris Paul's gonna make it work.
The leader of the team.
Somebody's got to go to the Nets, though.
The leader of the team.
Somebody's got to go to the Nets.
I was thinking Bam about it.
I said Golden.
I think DeAndre Ayton.
Tommy.
I think DeAndre Ayton and probably another piece.
Okay, you said DeAndre Ayton and who?
And another piece. You know,
Tommy.
probably
Where would you see a better fit if he went to the Heat or the Suns?
I'm gonna say the better fit for him is in Phoenix.
But they got to give up something.
You're gonna give up Booker. Booker's gone.
Hold on.
Booker's the chess piece. Yeah.
Hold on. He just said he said he wants to play with Booker.
It doesn't matter. He can say whatever. Come on now. KD's got burner.
And that's true.
I do not trust KD's word. But KD's got burner. That's what I've said since the beginning. I do not trust KD's word. So, you know, Booker's got to go. Booker's got to go. They're going to keep Ayton because he's cheaper. And the style of play. KD comes on my squad. Do I want Booker or do I want Ayton as a third option? Because that's what we're talking. I mean, that is straight up two wing players.
I don't know. What do you want, Derek? What do you want? You want Ayton or Booker with KD?
Kobe side. I hate that. I hate that look. I'd rather see a big man so I can leave KD to roam.
I'm gonna roll with GM style Tommy right here. We thinking big moves, right? Like, you know, KD can get what he wants, but I just don't think the Suns gonna buy in to try to give him what he wants either.
I don't think either team does anything like that. I can't trade on like.
Because you got to look at the money across the board and you got to look at what you're bringing in. I'm with Tommy. I'm with Shammond. Dude's on the downhill slide. You know what I'm saying? You out here ring chasing. I'm not saying he's not a key player, but my man's has to go somewhere where he has to be a setup. He's not going to be a star. You take him to the Suns, he's got to be a star. He's got to.
Oh no, he's going to start. I see him training Tatum as his best option.
Who?
Boston. I see Boston as his best.
We're gonna get to that. But you said Tatum. That's bull. That's
blasphemy. No, not trading for Tatum. He's training Tatum.
Oh,
you want to train
Tatum? Yeah. Why would Tatum ever want to listen to him when he listens to the best? When he listens to the best back here? Why would
ever already got that side step. Give him that crossover.
Whatever. You heard me when I said Nemo, the best back there. Why is he ever listening to KD?
Kobe.
I don't think Boston would even take that.
We'll get to where he gonna go to, but listen to me real quick. He wants to play with Booker. If Phoenix would ever get rid of Booker for KD, you know that's stupid. They're not that dumb. They're not that dumb.
I would give up Booker for KD.
It's not going to be just Booker, though.
I'm trying to get Chris Paul's ring.
It's going to be Booker and somebody else.
I'm trying to get Chris Paul's
Booker, Bridges, or Cam.
Yeah.
I would much rather get rid of Booker and I'd get rid of Ayton and Cam or Ayton and Bridges.
If KD bought into Chris Paul as point guard, I want to give him a ring before he goes out. He takes Booker's place with Ayton, wins the chip.
So
KD cements the legacy.
As
the guy who gave the point guard the ring, being the leader of a team. That's the only way that makes sense.
Nemo, do you think with the Phoenix Suns roster right now, if we just changed Booker for KD, they would have won the chip?
Yeah.
All right, that's an unrealistic trade, but you
what I'm saying is if that happened, like GM said,
yeah, of course they can win one. Of course
would they have won this year?
It's like a slouch, huh? Yeah, this year.
They have won this year.
Oh no,
thank you.
I don't
know. I'm talking
second or third best player in the league. I don't think so.
Listen, they won the one.
Hold on. Finish, Nemo.
Yeah, I don't think so. He lost against Tatum, you know. So like the Suns, I think the Suns probably a better team all around. They gonna have better stars who can who prove themselves that they can do the thing in the fourth quarter. But Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown beat them boys. So no, I just think it's just like a team thing. And plus he got four. He got swept, right? So it wouldn't probably make a difference. It's not like
it wouldn't. Thank you, sir.
Curry.
Thank you. You hear that, Tommy? Did you hear that?
Phoenix didn't get swept.
So
no,
Giannis.
the Nets.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about
Yeah,
the
I don't make
on
a
the other
difference.
side. We'll come back to
It's going
KD.
to
We'll
be
come back to
his
KD.
team.
It's going to take
Because-
6 months going to Brooklyn.
Once he switch, it's going to be his team type thing. So,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
and his
So we'll
teams
get back
get
to
swept.
KD because I think the Heat
Yeah,
situation.
Yeah.
If you want, who's the Heat gonna get rid of? It's gonna be Bam and Butler, like Shammond said, right? And then what did the Heat have after that? Tyler Hero.
I don't know if I do that.
You know what I'm
Trey.
saying? What are you doing?
Hey, to be
Oladipo.
honest,
They're not gonna win with that.
yeah, that's all we need. That's
Hold on,
all
you're a
we
Heat
need.
fan, right?
Yeah, that's
So
all
you
we
would
need.
take the
That's
trade.
all we need.
Hold on. You would take the trade. You would get KD. You give up Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo,
Yeah,
and probably some
That's
picks
it.
or something, probably.
nope, that's it.
So you
No,
think
that's
KD with Tyler Hero and who?
Yep.
Oladipo is gonna win
Yeah,
against
Oh,
Boston
yeah.
and the
It's a
Bucks
team
and the
game.
Bulls.
he's going to turn to Kobe. And then he's going to have to learn.
You better not ever put Kobe in your mouth. The shit you were saying earlier.
really
The shit you were saying earlier. Don't ever say Kobe's name ever.
He's going to really have a good, like a solid team.
No. All right, Shammond. KD also said on a podcast.
Solid.
Hold on, Nemo. I'm done with you. Shammond,
Not like
KD's pussy ass also said that he would go back to the Warriors. Would the Warriors want him back?
I wouldn't say that they wouldn't want him
I
back,
said
but I wouldn't say that they. I wouldn't say that they would want him back, but I'm not saying that they would deny him as well. I mean, you got to think about it.
You can't go both ways.
I'm saying that it's a toxic conversation right there. So it's like it can go both ways, basically, is what I'm saying. So, but they're not stressing. They just came off a finals win without KD. So why would they even be stressing like we need KD?
I'm asking you. I'm saying if you were on the Golden State team, would you welcome him?
Nah.
You would say no. You're saying no?
Yeah.
Derrick, what are you saying?
I mean, I got to roll with Shammond. I mean, you coming off a championship win, your team is solidified. Your backdoor trades right now are guys that, yes, they're scorers, but there's nobody that's creating any kind of wave for you. I think you stick with what you have, and you don't bring KD back because he dipped on you to chase a ring after winning a ring with you. You know?
You agree with that, Tommy?
You take KD. Come on, third best player in the league.
Mm.
I swap K and Wiggins
Tommy,
Clay and Wiggins.
I'm looking at both of them like
no loyalty in a no loyalty world. Clay and Wiggins are gone. Give me KD.
It's
back.
not even Clay though.
It's not even Clay.
It's not even Clay though. You ain't got to get rid of Clay.
Hold
on.
Nemo.
Hold on,
Nemo.
Let me ask a real question to Nemo right now. Real question. Do you think KD fits the Warriors scheme now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a 7-foot shooter.
Yeah, because because
set him in the corner.
Yeah. Okay,
You're
because you
willing
remember
to
the
give
game,
up-
the Raptors, right?
You willing to give
You remember
up
the game,
Clay
the Raptors,
for
and
KD
came
to fit your scheme?
I honestly don't think that Clay would be involved in it. I don't think the Nets would want Clay.
I think
I think that they would want Wiggins, Poole.
Pool's going to go
like
free
a Wiseman. What about like a Wiseman?
Gary Payton.
Poole at the 2. Listen, hold on. You put Wiseman at the 5, right? You got Poole at the 2. You got Ben Simmons at the 1, and you got Wiggins at the 3.
You're going to have to move a contract.
What
You're
contract?
going to have to move a contract. Clay.
You got rid of tons of this money.
You're going to have to get rid of Clay's and Wiggins' contract to fit KD and Steph together. Steph's making $44 million next year.
I'm talking about on the other side of the Nets.
It don't matter what they want. You still got to move that contract. So somehow Clay's
The
got to
Nets
go.
will be fine. Golden State's gonna have the problems.
The weak spot on that, they've got Golden State, so they're hamstrung by money. So if they're going to absorb,
But why though?
KD,
If you get rid of Wiggins' new contract,
they're still screwed. They're still screwed. KD's happy. Wiggins is medium paid.
And I don't think you bring KD. I don't think you bring KD in for the money. If you're,
I don't know. I think they can make that work. Yo, they made it work before, and now you got
I think
Wiggins.
they're $8 million over now. They're luxury now.
Because of Wiggins' new contract. You're getting rid of that.
You ain't gonna put up 40 million though. KD's making.
You're getting rid of that.
48 million, 50 million almost.
I'm almost to the point where I would almost think that Clay would take a pay cut.
That's why I want to get rid of him on this contract. That's what his value's the highest. His value's the highest because his potential to be re-signed cheaply is high. And
if you're Golden State, you're not going to get rid of what's been winning for you. You're just not. Like, it makes sense to win.
That's why I said no loyalty, because there's no way.
So here's my thing.
No way.
KD he doesn't have a no trade clause. And we talk about the organization and all these different things. The organization can send him anywhere. People are talking about Toronto for a package of young players and some other teams. This is why I said, and me and Derrick was talking about it, and y'all disagree with me. I said every contract should be 3 years and it should be guaranteed. And so when each league or whatever fluctuates the salary, that number, that ceiling goes up also. Because now you won't have all these people crying and talk about trading. I don't like it. You're guaranteed money and you guaranteed have to stay. Because I'm tired of this crowd. He's got 4 years left. Right. 4 years. And now he's talking about trading. And now the organization is handcuffed.
I seen a little stat on FS1, and they were talking about how many games Kyrie and KD played in the last 3 seasons. So Kyrie played like 129 in 3 seasons. And KD, he played like 90 games in 3 seasons. And they were just talking about who's really less reliable. And you gotta, but KD did have that injury and stuff, so it's I don't know. You really can't. I can't trust KD really.
Yeah, hold on, Nemo. Hold on. And this is why I don't like stats. I don't play with stats. I don't care about stats. You talk about who's more reliable, whatever. Mm-hmm. KD didn't play in that many games because he sacrificed his career trying to win a game for Golden State to win a championship. Kyrie's out here not playing because the earth is flat. He don't want to get a vaccine, and he thinks everything about Kyrie. That's the difference, son. You talk about I don't trust KD. KD's a baller. He's a punk, but he's a baller.
The stat from that line is 41. I believe it was 41 games played by KD and Kyrie together in the entire 3 seasons. 45 by Clay and Steph last year. And you know what Clay was coming off of? In 3 seasons.
But that worked out for them because they got all these assets. They got all these high draft picks.
Why do we really think that made me wonder, though? That stat alone makes me wonder, are we so sure KD wants to play with Kyrie? I know what we're hearing.
That's my point.
KD wants to play with Kyrie.
Does he?
Does he for real?
I was going to talk about it later. Here's my thing. Why KD's a punk. He was in Oklahoma City with Harden and Westbrook. Harden thought he was the man and went away. He let Westbrook dictate everything, even though he was better, right? They were like, right, damn, why did Westbrook take the last shot? KD's better because he's a punk. They lost 3-1. Lost 3-1, went to Golden State.
They couldn't pay James Harden. Okay?
And then what? He was a punk. And then he went to the Nets, and now he wants to leave and let Kyrie run everything because he's a punk.
All right, let's be fair to James Harden. When he was in his prime, the Houston didn't give him nobody. Okay, they gave him the Dwight Howard. Come on, I'm not going to even speak on that. Then they gave him a Chris Paul, who was like late in his career, and plus Chris Paul was beefing and stuff. And then who else they gave him? What, Westbrook, and he's like really a ball dominant player.
Straight all-stars.
Like he really couldn't shoot. So give James Harden a break.
All those guys are top 75 guys. All those guys you just mentioned are top 75.
They top 75. But come on now. It's Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard is top 75.
Dwight Howard in Orlando.
Dwight Howard is not top 75.
Dwight Howard in Orlando.
Boys, defensive.
Chris Paul in New Orleans.
Dwight is top 25.
Dwight Howard's top.
That Howard is not. Not by my choice. By the NBA.
I don't know about that. Maybe in rebounding.
White.
Nemo, let me smack your theory on James Harden real quick, okay?
James Harden.
You said they don't give him nothing. They didn't give him nothing. When they gave him Chris Paul, they were right at the end. Chris Paul got hurt, and James Harden missed 17 threes in a row, and they lost the game to Golden State. The game they should have 17 threes in a row.
It's Golden State with Kevin Durant, I think. No. It's Golden State though. It's not like he's going against the damn.
I remember that game.
The Timberwolves or something.
That was sad.
He's like, come on now.
You're making excuses for James Harden, dude. Really?
That's one of the Golden State is one of the best teams like in the last 10 years, bro. Like, come on, like they're probably one of the best teams ever. Like people can still be calling them that. So like that's what James Harden had to go against, and that was only like for one season. Like, let's see if he had like 4 or 5, but that's just one season. One season.
Hey, LeBron Lover.
And Chris
Hey,
Paul was
LeBron
out
Lover.
like.
What does James Harden need, LeBron Lover? What does he need?
If he would have got somebody like Klay Thompson who can get bucks, or Devin Booker who can get bucks, or probably Chris Middleton who can get bucks,
No,
who else
Tommy
can
said
get some
Chris
bucks?
Middleton
I'm not
sucked.
going to bring up Curry and Giannis and all them other names. Just somebody who can really go up and get bucks. Because James Harden can get bucks. Like he's a 60-point triple-double man. Everybody know that. So he can get bucks. But
Shammond, you're a LeBron lover also, just like this clown guy. Y'all are so funny, dude. Y'all are so funny. Is James
you a
Harden
hater,
that
man.
guy?
Ain't got no choice.
Hold on, somebody was speaking. What?
Is James Harden that dude? Did he have
Yeah,
every
James Harden that
opportunity to
dude.
win?
Yes.
He had every opportunity to win, right?
Yeah, James Harden. He just
So
had
why
all
hasn't he
season.
won?
Oh,
Hold on.
Don't do
Why
James
hasn't he
Harden
won?
like that. Don't do James Harden like that. It's
Why
just
hasn't
everybody.
he won?
He's one of the players that gets guarded the hardest in the league. Top 3 players guard him the hardest because they're afraid of what he can do if you don't guard him that way. And you've seen it.
Hated it.
Why
That
can't
ripped
he win?
through James Harden.
Well, why can't he win? Is because he's double teamed every game at the start of the game.
So you don't think Michael
Don't
Jordan,
don't
Kobe
hate-
Bryant,
the
all these
player hate
guys
the
were
game.
double teamed?
But M's had people to pass it
God.
out to.
So James Harden has had nobody to play with.
No, he
Can I-
had.
hold on,
he
hold on,
played
hold
with
on.
a bunch of-
Okay.
He played
We're
with a
double
bunch of
teamed differently.
unreliable players. He played with unreliable stars.
Okay, hold on. My bad.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Terrell.
Go ahead.
So, all right. So Golden State, all right, okay. Who in the finals did Michael Jordan go against that was better than Golden State?
Oh my God.
Malone
Oh
Tell
my
me a
God.
team that was better than Golden
Tommy,
State than
Tommy, please. Tommy.
the Jazz. Was
He's
it
the
the
best
Jazz?
point guard of all time.
Was it
and the
Houston?
second best
Tommy,
power
oh my
forward of
God,
all
dude.
time.
Oh my God.
Oh my God! And it was better than Golden State. They're better than Golden State. That was you telling me. Who won 79,
The original spread
72,
offense.
whatever games?
That was
Well, got
the
3
He said,
four
who is
championships in
Michael
6
Jordan
years.
better than Golden State?
Oh God!
Do you know all
Bro,
the Hall of Famers
Golden
that
State
didn't
is
get a ring
winning
because of Michael
championships while
Jordan?
them guys was losing. Golden State was winning championships while those other guys that Michael Jordan faced against was losing.
Utah could have
Like,
beat
like
Utah.
of course they're better.
Utah could have definitely beat Golden State.
Thank you.
They would have. But who's winning championships?
Utah
But
would
who's winning
beat Golden
championships?
State. You tripping,
Okay,
John?
never mind. You're right. Oh my God.
John Stockton. Stop playing. That's the only one person I'm naming off.
That's because you were riding
Karl
to
Malone.
big. That's why, because you think
Karl Malone. I mean,
Stephen Curry is better than all those guys Michael Jordan faced. That's a fact.
Hold on, you said Stephen Curry's better than who?
He got 7.
Stephen Curry is better than all those guys Michael Jordan faced. He's better than Karl Malone. He's better than fucking John Stockton. And who else Michael Jordan faced? We just keep naming those 2 guys. Who else Michael Jordan faced? See that? Okay, I proved my point. Because you can't even name them because they're not even relevant. Come on now. They're not relevant.
people Michael Jordan faced. They made a
Y'all
movie.
know
They
this.
made a movie about
Y'all
it.
know this.
Damn. What are you talking
Michael
about? You
Jordan
remember all
is the
the
best
stars?
point guard of all
I mean,
times. And
Stephen,
Magic Johnson.
oh my God. Stephen Curry don't forget that
Stephen
Stephen
Curry is
Curry
the
was
greatest
the
shooter
best
of all
player
time.
in the league at one point. People were saying that. While LeBron was in his prime. Like, think about that. Stephen Curry was considered the best player.
All right. Hey,
Yo, he is the most
I don't know who's the best
flip-floppiest
player.
person I've ever met in my life.
we off topic on this whole
He's the
situation. We get into
Whatever.
a whole lot of opinion. Let's get back into relevance
I
right
love
now.
it.
Let's get back into relevance right now. Let's talk a little bit. Ben Simmons.
What's Ben Simmons gonna do? Is he gonna play?
It's probably the worst basketball pick since Greg Oden.
Is he gonna get traded?
Yeah, he's gonna be involved. He's gonna be involved in whatever. He's got to be
You think
involved in
he's
whatever
gonna be
trade
involved in a
Brooklyn
trade?
picks up. If KD and Kyrie are both gone, in order to make a lot more players available. They've got to get rid of Simmons.
All right. So to move it along, let's talk a little bit right now. Who's willing to pick up the trade? Let's start with Tommy, go to Nemo, and get to Shammond. Tommy, you first. Who's willing to pick up that trade for him?
Boston. I'm Boston. I'm making the phone call right now.
Just KD or both?
No, just KD. I want KD.
Who are you giving up?
I'm giving up Brown, and I'm giving up and 2 ones.
Who?
And he's mine. 2 ones.
Who?
2 first round. Boston has 2 first round picks. All they have to do to give up off today's roster right now is to give up Brown and give them 2 ones, pick up KD, and I can run my roster now.
Do you think that the Nets are not going to ask for Smart? I think the Nets will ask for Smart too. But I still do it because you got Brogdon. I say you still do it. Would you still do it? If they ask for Brogdon, Jaylen Brown, and 2 firsts, would you still do it? Yes.
No.
Smart's that valuable to you?
Well, Brogdon, yes. Not Smart.
You got Brogdon already.
Yeah, I'll keep Brogdon, but I'm not trading Marcus Smart. I'm trading him off that team. I need something.
You got to get rid of somebody else. They're not going to do it just to Jaylen Brown, dude.
I don't trust KD to be there more than this year if it doesn't work out.
He's got 4 years on his contract.
And he does for Brooklyn, too. That ain't helping him.
Yeah, but he's got a team with Boston.
What they do? They
man.
Just runs through them. Pow, 4-0.
I say Boston's fine where they're at and don't do shit.
Let's move it.
So hold on, before we get to all this, whose fault is it that the Nets fiasco happened, Shammond? What happened with the Nets? They were the next super team, and you as a LeBron fan, and Nemo is a LeBron fan who's sucking the fuck out of that cup. I'm about to put him on the corner and make me some money.
Hey, man,
anyway,
good.
Whose fault is it, Shammond? What happened?
I love Steve Nash to death, but I don't think he's a very good coach.
He ain't a good coach. He ain't a coach.
So that's why I feel like they was all out there running like a chicken with their heads off. They have no idea what they was doing. They was depending on talent to get it done, and that's not how you get it done.
You're blaming all on Steve Nash.
Most of it, yeah, that's the coach.
Really, Tommy? What do you think?
I think it's Kyrie's fault. I mean, he's played none, and his chemistry he had no chemistry with KD. Wore KD down for an entire season, and then gets into the playoffs, and they got blown out.
All right, yo, Nemo, let me ask you a question. You there?
Yeah,
Nemo,
man.
you there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right, yo, let me ask you a question. If Kyrie is the catalyst to all of this, do you think that the move right now is to just cut him loose and try to save KD for the Nets and everything, make your moves around building your team?
If that was true, nah, because then you could just trade him. You just don't want to cut that like loose. And if KD want to go, shoot, let him go. We go get somebody good for KD. So yeah, we just ain't like finna say, okay, please stay KD. Like I know you're gonna get us a championship because he probably not. He got swept. It's not like it was like a 4-3. He got swept, and then it's simple as that. Like at least win one game. Like he got swept, so nah, you want to do all that. He's not like a LeBron.
So
you gotta.
So the Lakers, Kyrie wants to be a Laker. I mean, it's out there, right? He wants to be a Laker. Tommy, do you say I'm not making a trade at all and let them try to get a buyout, or what are you willing to give up as a Laker fan?
I'm telling
just Westbrook and a pick.
I mean this as respectfully as I can, but Kyrie, he needs to stop jocking that man's name, image, and likeness, and just go ahead and stop and be himself because he ain't. But he tried
to be himself. He's crazy.
He ain't that dude. He wants to be in LA for why?
Because he wants to play with
we
LeBron.
All know why. No, he wants to play with Kobe, and it's over.
He said he wants a Kobe jersey on.
He's not. I'm sorry, man. We all seen it on day one, and Kobe dogged you then. And right now, he would have told you after last season. We all know what he did. That was bull. So I just don't want. I don't know if I want him in LA.
Do you want him in LA? If you can get rid of Westbrook, first round pick, and maybe something
because of Bryant, because I know what it takes. Because Bryant, why should I pass you the ball if you ain't in the gym but 10 minutes before practice starts? And leave in 10 minutes.
You don't think LeBron's gonna make him do that? You don't think LeBron's gonna do that?
I don't want Kyrie.
I'm doing it. Shammond, would you do it? You're a LeBron fan.
I just think LeBron's done. He's done.
I'm giving up Westbrook in a first round pick and something small to get Kyrie. I'm doing that.
Nah, this is who I'm giving
I'm
up
doing
to get
that.
Kyrie. Not enough to get Kyrie. This is who I'm giving up. I'm giving up Taylor Horn Jr.
Yeah,
Taylor
they want
Haynes.
him. They want him.
I'm getting rid of him. So I ain't got to worry about giving up too many picks because he's young. He's basically
They
like
want him. They want him.
Yeah. And then I'm going to give up.
Westbrook.
I don't want to give up Austin Reeves, but it's Kyrie.
No, Reeves is not going. Reeves is not going. You have to include Westbrook for the money part.
All right, so I guess Westbrook and Taylor Hayden in the second.
And a first-round pick in 5 years. That's really all you got.
But do you want to give up all of that for the Kyrie show?
Yes,
you
you
want to
do.
give up the Kyrie show?
Yes,
That man
Kyrie's
is the
the
show.
bucket.
You do.
I do the show.
It's better than having Westbrook.
I can't get both of them. I don't want either.
You don't want any of them?
If I can't get both of them, I don't want either. When I heard Kyrie and KD were both coming, I was excited. But just Kyrie, I didn't really comment. That was because I don't.
So you're willing to get rid of Westbrook, AD, Horton,
LeBron, Austin,
all
of them.
I'll take LeBron. Get the fuck LeBron.
I was going to sign them out the G League.
LeBron can go back to Miami or Cleveland. I don't give a fuck. Fuck all of them.
I'd take KD and Kyrie over any duo in the league.
Over any duo in the league?
Almost any duo in the league on a current roster. That's probably the best duo in the league.
That's something I got to think about for a second.
No.
Who would you take him up?
Name it.
Who's over there?
Name's a better duo in the
Giannis
league.
and Chris Middleton.
There's a better three, but there's not a better duo.
I'm looking at
Giannis.
show for dough. I'm looking at show for dough. And as much as Kyrie may be whatever he is, that man's still a fucking excuse me, he's still a show.
That's raw. You got
that man is a show. That man is look at me. I'm doing all this. I'm not playing. Whatever your stance is on the vaccination, that man is a show. That man is going to be a cancer wherever he goes to where he's just going to be about himself. I
think LeBron is that one dude that can keep him in a certain place. I honestly do. Because he reached back out to LeBron after he fucked up. I think that's that one thing that LeBron can actually do. What do y'all think? No?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
A lot of respect.
He's the king. He's the leader. I know when he
ain't
fucks
no
the
king
LeBron
of
team,
shit,
he's gonna be the LeBron team.
He's the king of
Yes, he is the king.
and shit.
You know he's the king.
Of flopping? I know.
Fuck Kobe. Damn.
Did he just say fuck
God
Kobe?
damn. What about that?
Kobe was the king.
I had to mute him.
Kobe was the king.
Thank you, Shammond.
I mean, it's a whole lot of speculation right now with a lot of move and stuff. And you got to see what organizations are willing to pick up those consequences that come with these trades or whatever. But I just don't see Kyrie being a fit to a team that, he wants to be the Kyrie show. I just don't see him being a secondhand player to anybody else other than himself.
All right, 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. Right now, the way the East is right now, Miami was the number 1 seed. They was the number 1 seed. Milwaukee, now you got Middleton back. You got some great additions to the team, which we'll talk about on the next episode. Boston with a great addition to their team. Philadelphia got a great addition to their team. Who's the best in the East right as it stands right now, Shammond? Who's the best team right now?
Milwaukee.
Because why?
Milwaukee. The reason why they still, to me, got the most dominant player in the league. They got a good roster. They got a good team. Drew Holiday, top 2 defender guard in the league. So
what?
You can't. He's a top 2 defending guard in the league.
Defending guard. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he's a defending guard. Yeah, so and they got Brook Lopez. I know he's getting old, but he's still holding his weight.
He's still playing.
Yeah. So I still believe in Milwaukee. I got them in Miami second.
You got Miami second?
Yeah.
Why?
They just
you gotta
always
answer it. Nemo, you answer it. You're a
man.
Miami fan. Who's the best team in the East right now as it stands right now?
Milwaukee.
See, y'all both agree it's Milwaukee. Who's second then?
Yeah. Boston.
See, Nemo is talking some good shit right now. Who's third then?
Boston don't impress me.
He don't impress you?
It's the Heat.
I like that. Tommy, what you think?
But they still hold on. Those 3 teams can all beat each other though.
Who's the third team? Who's the third team?
The Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You agree, Tommy?
I like his top two. That's who I would have gone with. But not
Who's the third team then?
It's Philly.
Who? Philly?
Philly.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Philly?
Max
Hold
is a
Hold
baller.
right now.
Max is a
Yeah.
baller.
Hold on. Y'all better stop laughing about Philly because you were
Harden
stuck
took
in
less
James Harden's
cash.
ass a second ago. So don't start doing that.
Harden took less cash. Max is a baller. Embiid's going to come back healthy on a healthy Embiid. I mean, Philly's the third best. They were good enough to be the third best this year. And Max ain't no joke. I mean, what I saw at the end of the year, if that continues, that's a whole different Philly.
Can he play though? Is Maxey going to play?
Yeah.
Harden's still there.
It don't matter. He's going to play. He's going to play. He's going to play two. Put Harden at the three. Run small ball with Embiid. You can play small ball for the front three.
Embiid still gets tired and
still the best team in the East.
Boston did their thing last year, and they're a young team, but their coach showed his colors. He's a young coach. He can't handle the pressure. You know what I'm saying? I think Milwaukee right there, and I think Philly's right behind it. Philly's making.
So you got Philly too?
Philly 2 for me.
Guys, let me tell you the real stuff. I'm gonna educate you guys, okay? Educate you guys. And I love Jason Tatum.
I'm a Bucks fan secretly.
The Bucks are the number one team right now. Right now. Because if they would have had Middleton, they would have beat Boston last year. No matter what Tommy says about Middleton being irrelevant, he obviously doesn't know a lot of things. He wears an old Denver Bronco hat that looked like my old fucking dude that changed my oil when I was like 8 years old wearing. But I'm just a hater because my team sucks and Denver might be really good.
We're gonna be.
But I got Milwaukee first. I got Boston 2 getting Brogdon. But
what about Tucker?
The Bulls? It's the Bulls at 3. You got Levine. They were the number one team before Alonzo Ball got hurt with DeMar DeRozan, Levine, and they just got Andre Drummond. Okay, you can dog Andre Drummond all you want to. He don't need to score. He needs to play defense.
He don't
and
even
rebound
play
the ball.
anymore. He's like
defense and rebound the ball.
They put him in for like 8 minutes a game now.
Come on, man.
They do. He's 8 to 12. He don't count.
That's my opinion.
Canceled.
We're under a minute. Rellism Raw Sports Talk episode 104 part 2. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Tommy,
we're getting into the rest.
I'm out.
The rest of the free stuff. And then we got NFL after
Philly.
PJ Tucker's huge to Philly. Why? Because Miami was some softies without Jimmy Butler.
That's a tough.
And because because the Bucks needed him. But the Bucks got some big time money.
Can I
the
make
Bucks
a bold
needed him out
prediction?
before. That's
Go ahead.
Can I make a bold prediction? Golden State winning next year. Golden State winning.
We're gonna talk about that. You guaranteeing that?
Golden State, I'm guaranteeing that. That's the only team I can be confident in. They won the last.
You know who's winning in the West?